Hi guys, welcome back to Riddler Gaming. Today we're going to be looking at Under the Ocean, which is a survival game, and it's a direct sequel to a freeware game in 2010 called Under the Garden by Paul Greasley, also known as Farmer Gnome, I believe. He's taken on three new guys, Michael Reitzenstein, that's terribly pronounced and I apologise to the man, Chris Geehan and Philippe Martins. And yeah, this game is in alpha at the moment. It's survival. The basic pretense of it is that you are shipwrecked, you find yourself washed up on an island and you have to survive and build stuff. At the moment it's quite basic, but there's crafting implemented, there's building implemented, there's all the survival aspects are in there. Options at the moment are just music and sound down here, which you can see, and I think we'll start and jump right in. There's three modes at the moment. There's the base game, where it's just survival. There's free build, which is just building stuff. You're given all the materials and stuff. And there's random. And random is you start on a randomly generated island, which could either be really easy for you or really difficult, depending on how lucky you are, really. But I think we'll jump into the base game first. I'm going to reset the one that I had because it wasn't very good, and it's quite nice to start from the beginning. So here we go. This game is rather beautiful, in comparison with Under the Garden, which was kind of like pixely and kind of 8-bit. This is fully 3D. The water animation's really nice, and there you go, you can see the shipwreck in the background that we've crashed off. Looks like some kind of container, some like hauler. So here's the game. So first of all we need a hammer, so we're going to get a hammer. And we can use this hammer, it's a hotkey bar up here, to break open crates. So I'm going to smash this crate. At least, oh no, I've crafted. Right click is the craft menu, and I haven't equipped the hammer, that's why that was having problems. Is the game frozen? No, it's just not hitting. What's going on here? Come on. There we go. Aha! There we go. Now we've got, I'll take this axe. Sorry about that, don't know what was happening there, it was like kind of bugging out a little bit. As you say, well, as I say, alpha is alpha, so you know, you've got to be expecting that. We'll get some bandages here in case we get injured, because there are enemies and things that hurt you in this game, which you'll see later. Is that some flint that can be used as... no, it's not, it's driftwood, I thought it was flint. Ah, rifle, here we are, rifle and ammunition. Right, I think we're set to go now. As you can see down the bottom right, there's kind of like what you need at the moment. So at the moment I'm thirsty, so I'll need to get some water from somewhere. Here we are, move on to the next screen and pick up a saw. And I'll also pick up some dry grass, because dry grass is good for starting fires. And it's quite important actually, as silly as that is. Not silly, but just it's an unusual thing to think that that'll be so important. There's an explosive crate down there which I'm going to ignore because I don't want to explode. And we're going to work on trying to find some shelter from the rain and get something to drink. So I'll move into this cave where it's nice and dry, and we have a bucket here, so I'm going to pick up the bucket and put it in my inventory. And here's a waterfall, so I am going to pick up the bucket, dangle it precariously over the water. You can rotate stuff with R and fill it up. So that is now full. So to drink we have to go onto the crafting menu, which is a little bit annoying, but it's not a massive problem. So I right click on there. This is the crafting menu. So I drag this to his mouth and he drinks it, and now he's no longer thirsty. So let's pop that back there. So this is the crafting menu, like I say. We've got recipes here for things. It's a little bit glitchy at the moment, but as you can see, if you add certain things together you get, say this is thatching using this dry grass, which is used for the roofs of houses. You have to use certain items to make these, but at the moment on my crafting menu it's not showing up, so I think that might be a bug, although I'm not sure. For example, with a door you have to use these 3 planks, which I don't have any planks at the moment, but with the hammer, and the hammer's not showing up on here. The UI for crafting I think is a little bit difficult and a little bit cumbersome, in my opinion, because you have to drag all the items that you're using into this area and then use the tool on it at the same time. I'll try and show you some of that later, but it's just a bit awkward in my opinion. It could be smoother, but that's just my own opinion on it. You know, it's all subjective. So I got a nice piece of driftwood here. I need to find a spearhead. I think there's one back here. So I can attach the driftwood to the spearhead to make a spear, which I can then throw at fish to catch and eat. But as you can hear, the music's beautiful. Nice piano music. I think it's Chris Geehan that's doing the music, yep. The animations also are really nice. The character moves really nicely, and he does like rolls and stuff if you jump far enough. I'm getting hungry as well, so I need to find some food. I'll show you the building screen probably on the free build, because I don't think there's much point showing it on the survival one, because there's not that many building materials and it takes quite a long period of time to find them. I'm going to empty the driftwood out of my inventory and take the flint. The inventory space is very limited. It fills up very quickly, which is rather annoying, but you know. So here's some shelter. Nightfall's approaching, as it tells you in this log down here. This is kind of the pause menu as well, I suppose. So we've got the log there. Go back to crafting. Right, so to start a fire, I'll right click on the flint, put some dry grass there, and then set fire to it. There we go. I'll take that back. And if I come out of crafting, that should drop on the ground, create a nice little fire. If I stand near to it, I get warm, as you can see. And it sets other bits of the environment around you on fire as well, which is really cool. Right. This is yarrow. It's used to bandage wounds again, and it can also be used for crafting. So I need food. I'm going to go hunting. So another example of the UI being a little bit clunky is the reloading of weapons. So if I equip my gun, it has no bullets in it. So instead of just being able to tap on that and put it on there, I have to go to the crafting screen, pull the gun down, put the ammunition on there, and then put that back in my inventory. There might be a quicker way of doing it, but that's the only way I've found as of now. Sorry, that was the crafting screen, the building screen quickly. So I've got a gun now equipped, and I've just fallen down a hole. Great. Aha, chicken. So that can be used for food, so I'll just shoot that. It is now a bleeding, shot, hungry, dead chicken. So all those things at the same time. So I'm going to pick up the chicken. I'm going to right click on him. And this is pretty cool. So you can gut your chicken and get the important parts. So there you go, there's some meat. That's the pelt, which I'm sure is going to be added later to craft some clothes and stuff. So at the moment I don't think there's anything I can do with that, so I'm just going to leave that. There's the head of the animal. I'm going to pop it in the bin down here by his feet, which just gets rid of it. If it wants to work. No, come on, let me bin it. Never mind. I'm just going to ditch that and put that in my inventory. Right, so I've got some meat now and it's dark, so I'm going to go back into the cave and wait out the long night. I like this game though, it's good. There are some changes that I'd make if it was me, but just with the UI really, the gameplay itself is really good. There you go, and that's how you cook. You stick the meat or hold the meat above the fire. Is it cooked? Yep, cooked dry meat, so I can eat that now. So I'm going to right click on that, drag it to my mouth. I'm no longer hungry, I'm no longer chilly because I'm near the fire. And yeah, I'm all sorted. He's doing well. Oh, there's rocks down here, boulders. Getting over the fire, I'm getting cold again. So yeah, there are various planks around this island. I haven't seen any trees yet. I'm sure there will be some somewhere, but yeah. So it's hard to make a house. I mean, you can do it, but it's quite difficult. Not standing in the fire is probably a bad move. These fireflies as well are pretty cool. You can drag them around as your source of light, which is rather sweet. They're like torches. You can also put them in your inventory, so you can pop them out whenever. So if you're exploring some dark crevice somewhere, you can use those. But yeah, it's rather beautiful looking. Everything looks lovely. The character himself is rather strange, with his don't know. It's like I don't know, just like a pinhead with boxing gloves and like some building dungarees or something. I don't know. He looks like Bob the Builder if something went horrifically wrong with his face. But yeah. So yeah, it looks lovely. Let's fill up our bucket again. Just make sure it's nice and full and it doesn't tip out everywhere. Is it still full? Yeah, full dry bucket containing fresh water. Everything's named, so if I put that over the fire, will it become dry ammunition? Yeah, it will. By the way, guys, never hold bullets over fire. In life, in general, really, because bad things will happen. So these are dry bandages. Is everything dry? Dry axe? Well, it's good to know that everything's dry anyway. Is it dry yarrow as well? Nope, that needs to be dry. There we go. Oh, it might set on fire. No, it's dry. Dry yarrow now. Phew. It's a good thing that everything's dry. But that's a little look at survival. I haven't shown you a lot of things, to be honest with you. I want to find a spearhead, because you can just throw the spear into the drowning hungry fish. What? I'll just pick it up. You can hunt with the spear, or you can just hunt with your hands, really. So I've got... oh, the fish just disappeared. Where did it go? Never mind. I was going to cook that fish, but obviously not. I'll just grab this one instead. Oops, off my log. Oh, there he is. Aha, got you. Let's cook the fish. There appears to be like a hole there where things keep falling. People keep falling through the ground. It's interesting. Anyway, so I've survived the first 2 days. I'm not sure if it's still dark. I'll have a little bit more of a look at the island. There's a lot of content in this game, so I don't want to spend too long just on the normal survival mode. So I want to show you the randomly generated islands, because they're really cool. So this is outside. You see, these are the planks that you can build your house with, but there's only a limited amount of them, and they take up 2 slots in your inventory, which is quite a lot of space. So the backgrounds change as you walk. Sorry, that was really loud. But they're pretty cool. You can also swim. Like, you can go and dive underwater, so there are secret paths and things that you can find. Ah, crabs. These crabs are a pain in the ass. They hurt you if they touch you, so I'm just going to shoot them. Because I don't trust them. I think at the moment in the game you have unlimited ammunition when you reload with that. Jump shot. Oh, trick shot. 360 no scope pro. I've never tried to shoot that down before. I just need to reload. You got a beehive up there, which I'm intrigued by. I'm gonna reload my gun. Let's re-equip. So shooting it doesn't need to do anything. It says be careful when dragging it. Let's drag it a little bit more and see what happens. So it looks like the bees are coming out of it. Crawl along, commando crawl. Yeah. Ow. So I'm passing out, stung and thirsty. So you don't want to do that. If you pass out, I believe you just restart again. So I'm stung. I'm not sure if there's anything to heal that. I guess bandages might work. Oops. Let's just bandage myself. Yep, that gets rid of the sting. So yeah, there's the look at the survival multiplayer. There's a lot more to explore. The island's quite expansive. It does loop around on itself in the end as a pick to mine things. And you know, you can have a lot of fun with building stuff on this island as well, but I think it's mainly kind of like a tutorial for people to get used to the game. So I'm gonna quickly turn off the game because there's no way to exit to the main menu, I don't think. or at least I haven't found it. So I'll be right back with you in a second to show you some of the other features. And we are back. Hi guys. So now we're going to look at the free build. So just jump right into that. This gives you a lot of different items. I accidentally destroyed my house a second ago when I was trying to do this before. But so we've got a lot of materials here and we're going to just build a house. So it's going to be very basic, but I'll show you the build menu. So if I press space, this is what's going on really. So we've got this plank, I'm going to rotate it with E, make a first wall, grab this. Things fade through each other, which is pretty cool. When it goes green it means it's stable. So I'm going to rotate this. I'm going to go and try and find my door, because my door disappeared off somewhere, which is never good. You don't want your door disappearing. Maybe I accidentally broke it down. Anyway, back to the building. Oops. Let's just build it like kind of a basic frame for the house. I've made it really, really high for some reason. I need space for the door. It's probably not going to be enough space. I need to make it even taller and give 2 floors. The hotbar gets in the way a little bit when you're building, so what I found is you can jump and then do it, and it raises it a little bit. Right, so we're going to grab this, pop it in there, go into that one, grab this, pop it in there, grab this, ooh, not that one, maybe that one, then right click on it, add that, drag this down, no not saw, sorry, a hammer, craft a door. So there's a door for us, which actually looks awesome. I shouldn't like a door that much, but it looks really cool. I'm going to bring up the crafting menu again and place our door down. So we do need to make it a little bit smaller to fit. I'll just show you a few more features of it before I kind of go off on one really, build too much. So if I drag this here, put it in my inventory, I can go to the background or the foreground, or certain kind of like differences between, which is really great if you want to put like a window in. So if I put a window in here and it'll be in the foreground, it won't hold up because it's not stable. But oops. Damn it. Yeah, the UI is a little bit difficult. It's mainly me just pressing the wrong buttons, to be fair, so I can't really have a go at it. So if I kind of rotate this, make it, oops, no, I'll need it to be that, and I can pop that on top of it, like that, just as an idea of what it looks like. And then I come out of it, crafting, so that's in the foreground, so I should be able to walk past that. There you go. I know that's very basic and looks absolutely rubbish, but it's just a quick look at it and I can run past that. You can also do the same with the background. The only thing I'd suggest with, let's see the roll, whee, that looks awesome. The only thing I'd suggest with this free build mode is maybe get rid of the survival aspects of it, just so it is free build, and you're not worried about getting thirsty or hungry or cold or whatever, and you can just kind of mess around with it, rather than having to worry, like I say. I know that's such a poor look at it because I'm really, really bad at building things, but it's just an idea of what you can do. What's that? Light bulb. Oh yeah, there's electricity with this generator. You hook it up to a fan and it turns a light bulb on so you can have light. There's electricity being added to it recently, which is really good. It's really cool. There's a lot of interesting things they can do with that as well, which, you know, it promises to be a really, really kind of interesting and fun thing to do, especially with the different kind of like areas that you can build at. With it being near the sea, you can build it right on the sea and make a water wheel. You can build it up in the mountains where it's really windy, create a wind turbine. You can make chimneys and make your own fireplace with stone blocks. And I think we're going to quickly have a look at the randomly generated bit as our last little look at this game. So yeah, I will see you guys in a second. And once again we are back. So here's the randomly generated island. I'm going to reset from the one that I was just on, and we're going to have a quick look at what I come across. So we'll go straight into play. and see how I spawn out. It gives you a little log message telling you what's happened. So there you go, some are pleasant and some are really difficult. So our plane has crashed into an island, left stranded. So we start off completely without any crates or anything. So yeah, we're stuck. I don't think I can get up there. No, I can't. That's going to be interesting. Does that mean I just have to swim to the right? Because the water's all dark. Looks like oil. Oh no, there's some more stuff over here, which is good. Aha. So there's our plane crash in the back there. You can see it. Let's just get to a bit of a higher vantage point. There we are. Crashed into that island. Somehow we've washed up all the way over here. We've got ammunition but no gun. We've got a hammer, some bandages and a saw. Because everyone carries a saw on a plane. And a hammer. Because that totally gets to airport security. But yeah. Glowworms light the way. There's a glowworm flying above the water there. That's lovely. I'm going to see if there's anything over here. Like it said before, some of the islands are impossible to survive on, so I have a feeling this might be one of them, because the water looks rather dark and gloomy. I don't know why it's so dark under here. It's kind of scary. There are sharks in the game, so hence why I think it's quite scary. I think we might have to re-roll another island, as they say in the development video, which makes me laugh. There's an underwater glowworm there. The plane's out at sea now. Seems to be floating now. Yeah, there seems to be a lot here, and it's raining and rather horrible, so I'm going to restart this one, so I'll see you in a bit. And we go again. Let's see what we get this time. It's kind of the fun of it. I really like the fact that, you know, you don't know what you're getting. You don't know what state you're going to be in as a person. Like, I don't know if you're going to be injured or you're going to have some stuff. So, plane's crashed at sea, you're left in water with a makeshift raft. You float for 2 days until you see land, and we have a sprained skull, which sounds painful. We're thirsty and hungry. We've got this to go on. We've got a rifle but no ammunition. I don't think it's got any bullets in either. Nope, no bullets. We've come to an island after drifting for 2 days. We were going this way, so I'm going to continue going this way and see if we come to land. But it's nice having all these scenarios. It's really cool. The rain looks awesome as well. And the sound effects are really good. I didn't go on about that before, but the sound effects for everything are amazing. Like, even if it's like kind of using your hammer on a crate, the rain sounds fantastic. If you listen to me jumping in and out of the sea, it sounds really cool. And my skull is sore. It's not great. But there's so much to do with this game. And you know, when more and more things are added and there are more kind of, the alpha build gets further and it gets into beta and full game, whatever, it's going to be really good. I'm really excited about this one. As you can see already from an alpha, there's so much promise. It looks so beautiful, and you know, the islands are really cool. Just, even like the eating system, the fact that you have to like skin everything and pull it all apart in your crafting thing is really nice. Like I say, if the UI's changed a little bit, maybe just to make it a little more user-friendly, I'd be happier. But it's not a massive problem. Maybe, you know, that's the way that other people prefer it. I think we're going along some coral reef, and there seems to be a lot of an island. Maybe I should have gone to the left. I'm just too used to going to the right with every game in existence. Ah, here we are, land. Land ho! Finally. Ah, and an axe. That's good. So we're going to equip ourselves with an axe. Chop, chop, chop. Anyway guys, I think I'm going to leave it there after finding a stone block. Oops, and flinging myself. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. The game is available to buy on the website, which I will post in the description. You can buy it for $7 at the moment. Which is the silver package, which is access to the game, access to the forums and everything. This game has really, really good forums. You know, everyone's very helpful, very friendly, and it's a really nice source of like finding out what people are doing with the game, and you can post your builds up there and have conversations with the developers and things. It's only available to people who buy the game. There's also the gold package, which is $25. You get a card from the developers, I think, and there are some other bonuses. But it helps the game's development, and these guys will need some cash from alpha funding to start, finish the game. Yeah, so I'd suggest if you like the look of it, I mean, it looks really interesting. I suggest you pick it up, help the guys, because they're just a few people in a garage in New Zealand. I think it's New Zealand, and they could do with your help. So hopefully you liked the look of the game. There's a chicken down here. I'm gonna kill. Ah, lovely there. Murder to kill the episode. We'll finish the episode. Thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed. And hopefully you like the look of the game. So subscribe, like, comment, all that jazz, and I shall see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.